Ketones and diabetes. What are ketones? Ketones are a breakdown product of fat. Normally, carbs in the form of glucose are the body's primary source of fuel, but when you don't have enough glucose, the body turns to fat for energy. As the body oxidizes fat, ketones are produced in the liver. Although this can happen when someone does not eat enough carbs, as on the keto diet, it also happens when the body does not produce insulin, as with type 1 diabetes. If you don't have enough insulin in your blood, the body thinks it's in a state of starvation. Sugar levels will rise in the blood, but without insulin, it can't be taken out of the blood and used as an energy source. So, your body breaks down fat, causing acidic ketones to build up in the blood. That's why people on the keto diet test for ketones. It's a sign that bodies have begun breaking down fat for energy and might ultimately trigger weight loss. Ketones and diabetes. All the news about the ketogenic diet makes it seem like a good idea to achieve nutritional ketosis when your body burns through all the carbs you have stored and begins breaking down fat for energy. And while the jury is out on how effective the diet is for weight loss, nutritional ketosis is typically not dangerous. However, for people living with diabetes, ketoacidosis can be life-threatening. When you eat a very low-carb diet, do a period of prolonged exercise, or go for a long period of time without eating, there is some increase in the level of ketones in the body, but it's not necessarily dangerous because the ketones are at a low to moderate level. But people with type 1 diabetes who don't make enough insulin can reach very high levels of ketones, which can cause the blood to have acid in it. Not everyone with diabetes needs to monitor their ketone levels, but knowing what ketones are and when you should check can help manage your diabetes. But for people with diabetes, going into a state of ketosis is dangerous. If left untreated, this can lead to diabetic ketoacidosis, which can be deadly. How to cure type 1 diabetes? Type 1 diabetes occurs when the body's immune system mistakenly attacks itself and destroys beta cells in the pancreas. Beta cells normally produce insulin, a hormone that helps the body turn sugar from food sources into the energy for cells throughout the body. But when the immune attack destroys the beta cells, insulin is no longer produced and the sugar stays in the blood where it can cause serious damage to body organs. Because of this, people with type 1 diabetes have to regularly inject insulin in order to stay alive. Over the last few decades, some big steps have been made to reduce the hassle involved in injecting, and insulin injections can now be done quickly, discreetly, and often painlessly. An alternative way of taking insulin is to use an insulin pump. An alternative name for insulin pump therapy is continuous insulin infusion therapy because insulin pumps work by continuously delivering small amounts of insulin into the body, keeping blood glucose at the right level. Many studies have recommended that patients with type 1 diabetes should adhere to low glycemic index diet for better control on soaring blood glucose levels. Food with low glycemic index such as oats, whole wheat, fruits like apple, grape, grapefruit, pears and coconut, and vegetables like carrots, cabbage, cauliflower, beans and peas should form a major portion of a diabetic's diet. Home remedies for type 1 diabetes. Before having a large meal, you can have a glass of water with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and a pinch of salt added into it. This will keep your sugar level within the normal range. Bitter melon may also help you to stabilize your blood sugar levels. Alfalfa, commonly known as batua in India, is a nutrient-rich plant that can control the rising level of blood sugar. Seeds and capsules of alfalfa plant can be taken by diabetics with their food. Cinnamon is also considered as an important antidote for type 1 diabetes. So, if you like the flavor, you can add cinnamon powder to all your meals, or else you might add 2 small pieces of it in your tea or coffee. Moderate physical activities such as swimming, jogging, brisk walking or dancing should form an integral part of a diabetic's routine. Regularly indulging in exercises can stave off the risk of type 1 diabetes getting severe. Herbal and mineral supplements. Some studies have shown that regular use of alpha-lipoic acid supplements can boost the body's reaction to insulin, improving type 1 diabetes. It is believed that chromium can also reduce the soaring blood sugar levels. Omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenol supplements may well prevent the complications of type 1 diabetes. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more videos.